The alarm has never changed a life. It has never built a champion, created a legacy, or turned an ordinary person into someone unforgettable. The alarm is just a sound. It rings for everyone. It rings for the dreamer and the quitter. It rings for the one who is hungry and the one who is comfortable. It rings for the person who says they want success and the person who is satisfied with excuses. The difference has never been the alarm. The difference is always the decision you make the moment you hear it. That moment is where your future is being written. Before the world wakes up, before anyone is watching, before there is applause, money, recognition, or success, there is a decision. You either rise with purpose or you surrender to comfort. You either tell your body who is in control or you let your feelings become your master. Every single morning, life asks you one simple question: who is in charge? Your answer is not spoken with words. It is spoken with action. Too many people are waiting to feel ready. They believe discipline comes after motivation. They think confidence appears before action, but confidence is earned. Discipline is built. Greatness is created one uncomfortable choice at a time. Nobody feels excited every morning. Nobody jumps out of bed every day with endless energy. The winners simply refuse to negotiate with excuses. They understand that feelings change every hour, but commitment stays the same. When the alarm goes off, your mind immediately starts making deals. 5 more minutes. You deserve the rest. Start tomorrow. Today won't matter. Listen carefully, because those whispers have stolen more dreams than failure ever has. Dreams don't disappear overnight. They disappear one excuse at a time. They disappear every time you choose comfort over commitment. Every delay teaches your mind that your goals are optional. Every excuse strengthens the habit of quitting. Success belongs to the people who keep promises to themselves. Anyone can make promises when they are excited. Anyone can set goals on New Year's Day. Anyone can post motivational quotes. But the real test happens when nobody is watching and nobody is cheering. Can you still get up? Can you still train? Can you still study? Can you still work when there is no guarantee of immediate results? That is where character is built. That is where your future separates itself from your past. The strongest muscle you will ever develop is not in your arms or your legs. It is your ability to choose what is right over what is easy. Every morning you strengthen that muscle, your confidence grows. You begin trusting yourself because you know your actions match your words. Self-respect comes from keeping commitments, not making them. Stop blaming your circumstances. Stop waiting for the perfect opportunity. Stop believing successful people had easier mornings than you. They faced the same darkness. They heard the same alarm. They fought the same temptation to stay comfortable. The only difference is that they decided their future mattered more than their temporary feelings. That decision, repeated day after day, became a lifestyle. That lifestyle became success. Remember this: nobody can make your decision for you. Your family cannot wake up for you. Your friends cannot sacrifice for you. Your mentors cannot do your work. You must decide that your purpose is greater than your comfort. You must decide that your dreams deserve your best effort before sunrise, before excuses have a chance to grow louder. Every sunrise is another opportunity to become someone stronger than yesterday. You don't need perfection. You need consistency. You don't need to win every day. You need to refuse to quit. Progress is built by showing up when it would be easier to stay still. The world celebrates the results, but the results are born in the invisible moments when nobody else is paying attention. One powerful decision repeated every single morning will transform your life. The first day feels difficult. The second day still feels uncomfortable. The third day tests your commitment. But eventually, discipline becomes your identity. You stop asking whether you should get up, because getting up is simply who you are. You stop relying on emotion because you have trained yourself to act regardless of emotion. Your future is not hiding somewhere in the distance. It is waiting on the other side of today's decision. Every time you choose discipline, you cast a vote for the person you want to become. Every time you defeat an excuse, you become harder to break. Every time you stand up while everyone else stays comfortable, will you prove that your dreams are not just wishes? They are commitments. So when that alarm rings tomorrow morning, remember that it is not testing your hearing. It is testing your character. It is asking whether you will continue living the same story or begin writing a new one. The alarm will do its job in a few seconds. What happens next is completely up to you, because the alarm doesn't build winners. Your decision does. At 5 a.m., the world is quiet, but your future is making noise. While most people are still asleep, another battle has already begun. It is not a battle against other people. It is not a competition with your neighbors, your coworkers, or your friends. It is a battle between the person you are today and the person you have the potential to become. Every morning before the sun rises, you stand at a crossroads. One path leads to growth, discipline, and purpose. The other leads to delay, comfort, and regret. There is no middle ground. At 5 a.m., you're either building your future or feeding your excuses. Excuses are dangerous because they never sound like lies. They sound reasonable. They tell you that one more hour of sleep won't hurt. They tell you that you worked hard yesterday. They remind you that you can always start tomorrow. They make comfort feel like wisdom, but every excuse you accept becomes another brick in the wall, separating you from your dreams. The problem isn't that excuses exist. The problem is that too many people believe them. The future you dream about cannot be built with intentions alone. Dreams without action are nothing more than entertainment. You can read every motivational book, watch every inspiring video, and write down every goal you have. But if your actions stay the same, your life stays the same. The clock doesn't reward good intentions. It rewards consistent effort. Every single morning, your actions cast a vote for the person you are becoming. The hardest part of waking up at 5 a.m. is not opening your eyes. It is defeating the voice inside your head that begs you to stay comfortable. That voice knows your weaknesses. It knows exactly what to say to keep you where you are. It says you're tired. It says you'll have more energy later. It says one missed morning doesn't matter. But if you listen carefully, you'll realize it says the same thing every day. It never wants you to grow because growth requires discomfort. Nothing extraordinary has ever been built inside a comfort zone. Comfort feels safe, but it slowly steals your potential. It convinces you that average is enough. It tells you to settle. It whispers that someone else will achieve greatness while you watch from the sidelines. But deep inside, you know you were created for more. That feeling inside you is not an accident. It is a reminder that your purpose is waiting on the other side of discipline. Every champion has invisible victories that nobody celebrates. People admire the trophies, the success, the confidence, and the achievements, but they rarely see the mornings filled with sacrifice. They don't see the alarm clock before sunrise. They don't see the workouts completed in silence. They don't see the book study while everyone else is sleeping. They don't see the lonely moments where discipline becomes stronger than emotion. Those unseen mornings create the life everyone notices later. At 5 a.m., you are sending a message to yourself. You're saying that your goals matter. You're proving that your future deserves your effort. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, your confidence grows. Not because life suddenly becomes easier, but because you begin trusting yourself. Self-belief isn't created by positive thinking alone. It is created every time you keep a promise to yourself. Stop waiting for life to become easier. Stop believing that successful people wake up full of motivation every morning. They don't. They simply understand something most people never learn. They know that discipline is more reliable than emotion. Emotions change with the weather. Discipline stays when excitement disappears. Discipline keeps moving when motivation takes a vacation. Imagine what happens if you win just 1 hour every morning. 1 hour to exercise, 1 hour to learn a new skill, 1 hour to improve your mindset, 1 hour to build your business, 1 hour to become stronger physically, mentally, and emotionally. Those 60 minutes may seem small today, but repeated every day, they become hundreds of hours invested in your future. While others wonder why your life changed, you'll know it started with a decision they refused to make. Every morning you delay your purpose. Someone else is getting closer to theirs. Every excuse you accept gives your competition another opportunity to improve. While you're choosing comfort, someone is sharpening their skills. While you're hitting the snooze button, someone is reading, training, creating, and preparing. The world doesn't pause because you aren't ready. Time keeps moving, and every sunrise is an opportunity that can never be recovered. The greatest investment you will ever make is not in a bank account, a business, or the stock market. It is in the habits that shape your character. Your habits determine your identity. Your identity determines your actions. Your actions determine your future. That's why the first decision of the day matters so much. If you can conquer yourself before the rest of the world wakes up, you'll walk into every challenge knowing you've already won the first battle. There will be mornings when you're exhausted. There will be mornings when nothing feels exciting. There will be mornings when progress seems invisible. Those are the mornings that matter most. Anyone can work when they feel inspired. The people who transform their lives are the ones who move forward, even when inspiration is nowhere to be found. They understand that greatness is not built on perfect days. It is built on consistent days. So tomorrow when the alarm sounds at 5 a.m., don't think about how comfortable your bed feels. Think about the person you're becoming. Think about the family you're trying to provide for. Think about the dreams that depend on today's effort. Think about the legacy you want to leave behind. Then make the decision that your future deserves. Because every morning before the sun rises, you are making a choice that echoes through the rest of your life. At 5 a.m., you're either building your future or feeding your excuses. And only one of those choices will lead you to the life you've always imagined. Motivation is loud. It makes promises. It fills your mind with excitement and gives you the feeling that anything is possible. But motivation has one weakness. It doesn't stay. It disappears when life becomes difficult. It fades when you are tired. It vanishes when the weather is bad. when your body is sore, when nobody believes in you, and when the results take longer than expected. That's why motivation can start a journey, but it will never finish one. Discipline wakes up before motivation ever shows up. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It doesn't care if you're excited or exhausted. It doesn't wait for perfect conditions or the right mood. It simply gets up, gets to work, and does what needs to be done. While others are negotiating with their excuses, discipline has already taken the first step. Before the sun rises, before social media starts scrolling, before the world begins making noise, discipline is already building a future that most people only dream about. Every successful life is built on decisions that nobody applauds. People celebrate championships, promotions, businesses, and achievements. But they rarely celebrate the mornings when someone chose to get out of bed while everyone else stayed comfortable. They don't cheer for the lonely workouts, the late night studying, the extra hours spent learning a skill, or the sacrifices made behind closed doors. Yet those invisible moments are where greatness is born. Success is simply the public reward for years of private discipline. Too many people spend their lives waiting to feel inspired. They tell themselves they'll start when they're more confident, when life gets easier, or when everything finally lines up. But life doesn't reward waiting, it rewards movement. The people who accomplish extraordinary things are not the ones who feel motivated every day. They are the ones who keep moving when motivation has already packed its bags and disappeared. There will be mornings when your alarm feels heavier than your dreams. Your bed will feel warmer than your purpose. Your excuses will sound smarter than your goals. In those moments, you discover who you really are. Anybody can work when everything feels good. Anybody can chase a goal when progress comes quickly. The real test begins when nothing feels exciting anymore. That is where discipline separates leaders from followers, champions from spectators, and achievers from dreamers. Your future doesn't care about your excuses. Time doesn't stop because you had a bad day. Opportunities don't wait until you're comfortable. Every hour you waste is an hour you'll never get back. Every day you postpone your purpose is another day your potential remains locked inside you. The clock keeps moving whether you move or not. The only question is whether you'll move with it or let it leave you behind. Discipline is a promise you make to yourself every single day. It says, I will show up even when nobody is watching. I will work even when nobody is clapping. I will improve even when nobody believes in me. That promise creates confidence because every time you keep your word to yourself, you become stronger. Real confidence doesn't come from compliments. It comes from evidence. It comes from knowing that when life gets hard, you don't quit. Comfort has destroyed more dreams than failure ever could. Failure teaches lessons. Comfort teaches complacency. Failure can make you stronger if you learn from it. Comfort convinces you to stop growing altogether. It whispers that you've done enough, that tomorrow is always available, that average is acceptable. But average never creates extraordinary lives. Every great achievement demands a level of sacrifice that comfortable people are unwilling to make. Think about the person you want to become. That version of you isn't waiting for another motivational video. That version isn't hoping someone else changes your life. That version is already making hard choices. That version wakes up early, stays focused, learns constantly, trains consistently, and refuses to surrender when life gets difficult. The gap between who you are today and who you want to become is filled with disciplined actions repeated every single day. Your habits are introducing you before your words ever do. You can say you're committed, but your actions reveal the truth. You can say you want success, but your daily routine tells a different story. Your schedule exposes your priorities. Your consistency reveals your character. Every single choice either strengthens your future or weakens it. There is no neutral decision because every action is taking you somewhere. The strongest people are not always the most talented. They are the most consistent. Talent may open a door, but discipline keeps it open. Intelligence may give you an advantage, but discipline multiplies every advantage you have. Even small efforts become powerful when repeated over time. One disciplined morning becomes one disciplined week. One disciplined week becomes one disciplined month. Eventually, what once felt impossible becomes your normal way of living. Stop looking for shortcuts because there are none. Stop believing someone is coming to rescue your dreams because nobody can do your work for you. Nobody can wake up in your place. Nobody can make your sacrifices. Nobody can fight your battles. Your future belongs to the person willing to embrace the process long before the rewards appear. There will always be people who wait until they feel ready. Let them wait. There will always be people who depend on motivation to get started. Let them depend on it. You choose something stronger. You choose the habit of showing up regardless of your emotions. You choose commitment over convenience. You choose action over excuses. You choose progress over perfection. One day people will look at your success and call you lucky. They will admire your confidence, your strength, and your achievements. They will wonder how you became so disciplined. What they won't see are the countless mornings when nobody was watching. The days when you were tired but kept going, the moments when quitting seemed easier than continuing. They won't see the battles you fought within yourself before you ever face the world. So don't wait for motivation to knock on your door. It may come and it may leave just as quickly. Instead, build a life that runs on discipline. Let your actions speak louder than your feelings. Let your commitment become stronger than your excuses. Wake up with purpose. Move with intention and keep showing up no matter what. Because in the end, motivation may inspire the first step, but discipline is what carries you across the finish line. Every morning is an opportunity that most people waste before they even realize they had it. The moment your eyes open, life gives you a choice. You can drift through another day controlled by distractions, emotions, and excuses, or you can take ownership of the first hour and set the direction for everything that follows. The people who build extraordinary lives understand one powerful truth. Own the morning, control your mind, dominate your life. Your morning is not just the beginning of your day. It is the foundation of your future. The way you wake up is often the way you live. If your mornings are filled with hesitation, procrastination, and excuses, don't be surprised when your life reflects the same pattern. But when your mornings are filled with purpose, discipline, and intentional action, your entire life begins to change. Success doesn't suddenly appear one afternoon. It is built one sunrise at a time. Before the world starts making demands, before the notifications begin, before the noise of life tries to steal your attention, you have a chance to invest in yourself. Those quiet moments belong to you. They are your opportunity to strengthen your body, sharpen your mind, and remind yourself why your goals matter. Too many people give their best energy to everyone else while giving themselves whatever is left over. Winners reverse that mindset. They build themselves first so they can give their best to everything else. The greatest battle you will ever fight is not against another person. It is against the voice inside your own head. That voice tells you to stay comfortable. It tells you that tomorrow is a better day to start. It reminds you how difficult the journey will be. It fills your mind with doubt before your feet ever touch the floor. If you cannot control that voice, it will control your life. Every excuse you believe becomes another chain holding you back from your potential. Your mind is either your greatest weapon or your greatest obstacle. It becomes whatever you train it to become. If you feed it excuses, it grows weaker. If you feed it discipline, it grows stronger. If you constantly tell yourself that life is unfair, your mind will search for proof. If you constantly remind yourself that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, your mind will begin finding solutions instead of problems. Your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your destiny. Control begins with the smallest decisions. Getting out of bed when you don't feel like it. Choosing your exercise instead of leaving it a method. Reading instead of scrolling. Learning instead of complaining. These choices may seem insignificant in the moment, but repeated every day, they completely transform who you become. Great lives are never built by one massive decision. They are built by thousands of small victories that most people overlook. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop believing you need to feel motivated before you take action. Feelings are temporary. Purpose is permanent. Some mornings you will feel unstoppable. Other mornings you will feel exhausted. Your commitment cannot depend on your emotions. If your actions change every time your feelings change, your future will always remain uncertain. The people who accomplish extraordinary things keep moving whether they feel inspired or not. Every sunrise is a reminder that time is moving with or without your permission. The clock does not slow down because you are afraid. Opportunities do not pause because you are uncertain. Every day you delay your growth is another day. Someone else is preparing to take the opportunity you wanted. While you are making excuses, someone's making progress. While you are waiting for confidence, someone is building confidence through action. The difference between success and regret is often found in what you choose to do before breakfast. The strongest people are not the ones who never struggle. They are the ones who refuse to let struggle become an excuse. They understand that pain is temporary, but quitting leaves scars that last far longer. They know that every difficult morning is preparing them for opportunities that average people will never be ready to handle. Pressure does not destroy disciplined people. It reveals the strength they have been building every single day. You cannot dominate your life if your habits dominate you. If your phone controls your attention, if laziness controls your schedule, if fear controls your decisions, then someone else is writing your future. Freedom begins the moment you take responsibility for your choices. Stop blaming your circumstances. Stop waiting for permission. Stop expecting someone else to create the life you want. The responsibility is heavy, but so is the reward. The moment you accept full responsibility, you also gain the power to change everything. Imagine where your life could be 1 year from now if you truly owned every morning. Imagine hundreds of workouts completed, dozens of books finished, new skills mastered, stronger relationships built, and a mindset that refuses to surrender. None of those results happen overnight. They are earned one discipline morning after another. Every sunrise is another brick placed in the foundation of the future you are creating. There will always be people who choose comfort over commitment. They will laugh at your discipline because it reminds them of the effort they refuse to make. Let them sleep. Let them doubt. Let them settle. Your mission is not to convince everyone else. Your mission is to become the strongest version of yourself. Every early morning, every difficult decision, every sacrifice is an investment that will eventually pay dividends no excuse can ever match. One day, people will see your confidence and think it appeared naturally. They will admire your success without understanding the price